Exoman has created an awesome way to get rid of rhomboid pain. It's incredible. He just made it up himself and I filmed it, so check out this video.
Hello everyone, it's Exoman, and I want to talk to you today about pain, specifically rhomboid pain. Now, I've had a veritable smorgasbord of pain in my life, from minor to excruciating. I'd like to think that that's all the past, but the reality is we get aches and pains, and as we age they can get worse, not better. But this is rhomboid pain. Some of you know what the rhomboid is. That's maybe why you looked this up. Others have no idea what the rhomboid is. It is basically two muscles in your back that connects your spine to your scapula. So it basically is used to bring the shoulder blades together. It's that muscle deep in the back, and I used to call it my chicken bone. I don't know why I would say, I got pain in my chicken bone.
Because you do that when you do the chicken dance.
That's right. It's like flapping your wings like a chicken, right?
Yep.
That's part of my discovery here that I want to talk about. But first, let me say I'm not a doctor. I'm not a physical therapist. I'm none of those things. I'm just a guy who has experienced pain, and I figured out a way to alleviate it with just myself. And I've explained what the rhomboid is, and now let me tell you about how my pain occurs. It's a strange series of events. What will happen is, like the other day, I was cutting down an oak tree with a chainsaw, and I'm leaning down and I'm straining. You can see it leaning down. I'm expanding my rhomboid muscles, and I'm torquing them, and I've got a big farm boss chainsaw with a bar like that, big heavy machine, and so I strain my rhomboid. That's not when the pain occurs. You may find the same thing with you. The pain will creep up, it'll sneak up on me, bam! So I'm standing here the other night, and I'm talking, it's kind of upright, and then all of a sudden, a pain takes my breath away like a dagger in the back. I feel that jolt in my rhomboid, and now, that's just happened to me so many times, I know, oh God, I'm feeling this pain, and it's not going away. I know it's not going to go away, and sometimes it'll last days. And what I've done, typically in the past, is I try to stretch it out like that, and that doesn't work. And there's a reason that doesn't work, in my opinion. That's because you're just torquing that knot. You're making that knot tighter. You're pulling. It's like you have a knot in a string and you're pulling the strings to try to get the knot out, the either end of it. That's counterintuitive. And my wife would say, well, go to one of our therapists. And I would drive to our therapist, and that didn't really work. Sometimes the rubbing does the same sort of thing. It makes the knot worse. So you have this, the time when you cause the trauma, and then you have this event where you have a spasm, like I have that pain, and then a knot forms. That's kind of the series of events, right? And that knot becomes inflamed, and that exacerbates the pain even more, and it lasts for days. So I started thinking about this. I researched the rhomboid. Have I shown you what it looks like? Okay, let me show you the rhomboid. It's a series of two muscles, basically. From the spine down to the scapula. You see, there's the upper or the minor, and the lower, which is the rhomboid major. My problem is occurring in the center of the major. So, what I have discovered is that expansion doesn't work for me. Moving my shoulders around doesn't work for me. In recent months, this is after years of experiencing this, I decided, why don't I contract, like so, muscles. That didn't really even do it. So what I decided was to try to do this forcefully and quickly in a series of strokes. So what I did was this: 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, like I'm rowing way too fast or something. But just as if I'm trying to strike my elbows together behind me. And you'll feel that deep in your rhomboid. And you do that 6 or 7 times, at least I can say in my experience, I do that 6 or 7 times, bam, pain gone. No more days of aching and suffering. Listen, I'm not even trying to sell you anything. I'm trying to help you for free. So try this. But again, remember, I'm not a doctor. I have no business telling you this as a doctor or a therapist. I'm just a guy who's had pain. And I hope that my story will help alleviate yours. So again, contracting as if you're trying to strike your elbows together, and you feel your chest expand, and pow, pow, and knock that rhomboid pain right out. Okay? I hope that helps you. I thank you for watching. Have a great pain-free day.